Wow, I cannot believe I am almost at 30 subs. This is amazing, guys. Thank you so much for your subscription. It really means a lot to me that you want to watch my videos. Anyway, let's get to the video. Hello guys, I'm GamerZ, and we're back with another rebuttal video. And I'm surprised that I'm posting as often as I am. I usually don't do this, but hey, I don't have school, I've got nothing else to do, so why not make videos, am I right? Okay, so right now we're doing a video on Game for Days, alright? And about a year ago, he made this video called PC Fanboys Just Don't Get It. Before this, though, he made a video explaining why PC gamers, all PC gamers practically, are fanboys. Anyone who defends their platform is a fanboy, is basically what he said in that video. So, hopefully that, with that knowledge, that gives this video a little bit of preamp, a little bit of premise, a little bit of context. So just go off the idea that he has this mentality that anybody that defends their platform is a fanboy. Anyone who defends their piece of plastic, as he calls it, is a fanboy. You're not, you're not stopping the spread of misinformation. No, you're a fanboy. Someone who's not self-aware. Someone who's bad on the community. Anyway, here it is. Enjoy.
What's up, guys? Game for Days once again, and once again, PC fanboys, it's time for a dose of reality.
Oh, whenever he says reality, just consider his distorted version of reality.
PC fanboys, the sooner that you accept that you're nothing more than a fanboy, the easier it's going to be for you to cope.
Cope? What do you mean, cope?
And the less people are going to clown on you and make fun of you. Okay.
So basically what you said here was, admit that you're a fanboy so I can stop making videos on you, making fun of you, about this war that's going on. And to be honest, it's not really a war between PC and consoles. It's, well, I mean, the console's kind of getting dominated. It's like pitting the Russian army against an African tribe of medieval warriors. You know, it's just never going to happen. They're never going to win. Sure, they may do some damage, a little bit, but they're never going to win. And we're not fanboys if we defend our platform. That is the wrong idea, alright? We stop the spread of misinformation, so that way more people can come to the PC knowing full well that it is the superior platform. That, if anything, it's a better platform than the console, or it's just not as bad as you think, like many people claim it is.
You see, you have it all backwards. You contradict yourselves. On one hand, you say you're the master race.
As a joke.
You are the elitists.
No, there's PC gamers and then there's the annoying elitists. There's two different categories.
You are the superior beings in the gaming world.
No, we're not superior beings. Stop pulling strawmans out of your asshole. It is ridiculous. No, we're not superior beings. We are not superior people. We are not worth more than console players. We just have better toys. We're comparing the platforms. We're not comparing the people. We're comparing the platforms.
Compared to that of, console plebs, console peasants, slobbering console idiots, whatever the fuck it is you say.
Again, as a joke.
That's on one hand. And then on the other hand, there you are. On console-related videos, in the console-related comments section, on console threads, on console boards, at war with...
Again, it's not really a war, it's more like just a gang beating up a little kid.
Other console fanboys that are participating in a console discussion.
Yeah, a console discussion that could potentially have some misinformation in it. And that's what we do. We correct misinformation. We stop the lies. We make sure that whatever is being said about the PC is truthful. And it's no wonder that the PC gaming community is so small right now. It's an expanding market, of course, but it's rising at a rate that, well, it shouldn't be that slow. You know why it's that slow, though? It's because people like you, idiots like you, peasants like you, and I'm not saying that as a joke, I mean you're legitimately a peasant, you're spreading misinformation about the PC, you're spreading lies about the community, and you're shaming us for defending our platform. Because Any person that lies about something, they shouldn't be just scot-free, right? They should be able to be criticized. And who are you again telling us what to do and what not to do? Some Sony pony on the internet?
So on one hand, you claim to be elevated so far beyond pathetic console peasants.
Pathetic consoles. Again, we're not comparing people, we're comparing platforms.
So much further above console peasants.
No, consoles, period.
And on the other hand, there you are, right with them, fighting the same battle, arguing over different types of plastic.
Okay, does everything have to be brought to extremes? We're not debating, we're not having a civil discussion, we're arguing. We're not asking for exclusives, we're begging for them. You console peasants take everything so into extremes that it's not even true anymore. You know what I mean? Like, this is ridiculous. We're not arguing, we are discussing, we are providing truths, we are providing evidence, whereas you guys, all you do is lie. And I know that's not a fact, I know it's not true, but it just seems like that, so it must be true.
See, the outcome is the same here. You're fighting, amongst everyone else, on behalf of a piece of plastic.
Is that the outcome, or the journey? You see, the outcome is the PC is still the superior platform, objectively, alright? It can hit higher frame rates. And by the way, this isn't like fanboying, this is just stating facts. Facts that you can't provide, alright? So the PC can hit higher than 60 FPS, can go to higher resolutions than 1080p, can remain at those constantly, alright? Can hit higher graphical fidelity, has more choices, you can download anything off of anywhere, on any website, and use it. And we've got more games than we know what to do with. More genres of games that you haven't even heard of, probably. So, yeah, on an objective scale, the PC is a much better option for gamers.
It's just a different piece of plastic. It's your piece of plastic. You're fighting about bits and pieces of plastic. You're just another fanboy.
A fanboy, let me remind you, is someone who supports a product of any kind, whether it be a franchise, a company, like a corporation, a platform, a piece of plastic, and they support that product no matter what. It could offer shitty 2013 DRMs, it could be bad business practices like exclusives, it could be Sony trying to trademark Let's Play. It's ridiculous. And I don't see you guys saying, that's wrong. No, you support Sony anyway. You support Microsoft anyway. Throughout all the lies that they've spread, all the misinformation, all the misleading that they've done, all the cons that they've produced, you still support them. Why? Because you're a fanboy, alright? We PC gamers, we go off of facts, numbers, stats, data. We do our research, and we come up with our own conclusions and our own thoughts based on what we saw, alright? That's the only way we ever come up with thoughts, okay? Because on the PC, we know how to do our research, because we know how to use a computer. Not sure about you, but we know how to use a computer, and very effectively. So we can browse the internet really fast, come up with some facts, come up with some data, some statistics, and come up with reasons for what we say. We can back up what we say with evidence, alright? We don't see any console player, any console gamer, backing up anything they say with any evidence they find at all, ever. That just doesn't happen. Hopefully this goes to show how more educated and more informed we are as PC gamers. We do a lot more research than any console player that I've ever seen. We go over the internet, we scour the internet, look for evidence, look for stats and data and logic and reasoning, and we use our brains, and we back up what we say with factual evidence, with claims that can be proven, with claims that can be double-checked, checked again, sourced, cited. Alright? We don't see anybody on the console platform doing that. All we see is you go over to a dev, ask them what their thoughts are on something, they can lie to you, and you take it with face value. That's what you guys do. So tell me now, who's the fanboy here? You or me?
You're just another breed, another type of fanboy.
Obviously a fanboy with a higher IQ who knows how to do research.
The difference is, and the reason that people are clowning on you lately, is because you claim not to be.
Well, it's because we don't support every single thing the PC companies on the PC do, alright? We don't support everything they do blindly and without a brain, alright? We come up with our own, like, we have a voice. There was one time where Steam tried to come out with paid mods. We hated that idea. That was shitty. And so we knocked it down and burned it, and they took it off the market because we were not going to keep using Steam if that happened. But you fanboys, on the other hand, you gladly accept paying $60 a year just to play online with your friends.
Everyone can see that you're just delusional.
I don't think you know what that word means.
I mean, you want to participate in the platform war. You want to argue with others about which plastic is better, which platform is better.
To spread the truth and not a lie like you peasants do.
You want to participate in all these fanboy wars and arguments and discussions.
What, and you don't? Because I see you here right now making a video, does that make you a fanboy?
But you don't want to be labeled as a fanboy.
Because we're not. We are rational, thinking human beings.
Well, too fucking bad.
Oh, I guess you won. Roll credits.
Because you're just a fanboy, and there's no other way to break it down to you. And that segues into the next part of my video.
Ooh, is this the part where you objectively support your claims with objectivity instead of subjective fifis?
Recently, Joe, the apostate cow, made a video titled PC Fanboy Roast. And it was just a compilation of YouTubers commenting on the, stupid attitudes, stupid behaviors of PC fanboys.
Okay, and stop stammering, man.
PC fanboys, not the PC. Not the PC as a platform, just the PC fanboys.
Yeah, I can only imagine how you'd be able to objectively observe the attitude of a PC.
It wasn't a video discussing anything about the PC as a platform. It wasn't discussing why it's superior, why its games suck, or why it's irrelevant, or, DRM, anything.
Mm-hmm.
Piracy, whatever. It was not a video about the PC as a platform, just the fanboys. And a well-known PC fanboy that I noticed made a response and took it personally and jumped to the defense of the PC as a platform.
What's the name of the video so I can double check what you're saying and get some context so I don't have to listen to you make your subjective opinion about it and solely base my thoughts on that one opinion? Because, research.
PC fanboys can't handle any sort of criticism, be it criticism towards them and their behavior as PC fanboys or criticism towards the PC as a platform. It doesn't matter what type of criticism it is. PC fanboys have proven and they've demonstrated that they react quickly and they react emotionally towards any form of criticism towards any facet of PC gaming, be it their behavior as fanboys or the PC as a platform.
Wow, I'm finally done doing a lap of logic. Holy crap. Anyway, what if you say that it's bad to defend the community, right? To defend the PC community or the PC platform. What if I told you, and what if I said to you, that the PS4 Pro will never be able to hit 4K, ever? What would you say? Nothing? Because everyone has their own opinions? You're not going to defend your platform like the fanboy that you claim to be or not to be? Ridiculous, right? I can't be spreading misinformation, right? I can't go in and say, oh, The Last of Us 2 is a shitty game without you stomping on me, right? So this goes both ways. If you say something stupid on the internet, you will get criticized for it. And this doesn't go just for console players. It goes for everybody. The internet is a war zone of criticism, and if you can't deal with it, then get off the internet. That said, if you go in and you insult an entire community of gamers, and you don't expect a whiplash from that, if you don't expect any sort of criticism from that, then you're in the wrong place, buddy. You should go to China so they can censor all the shit that other people say, and you wouldn't have to worry about all this backlash. But no, you or your friend or whatever, whoever made the video, deserved the criticism they got because they posted something stupid on the internet. That's how the internet works. And if you don't like it, then again, get the fuck off the internet.
So the ultimate takeaway here is that PC fanboys, you're just fanboys. Period.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? We're fine. Fine. We're fanboys. Okay? We're fanboys. We're fanboys that can provide reasoning and logic and facts to what we say and have the gumption to stand by with the things that we say and accept the criticism that we get from the things that we say. We are able to strike down misinformation and provide facts for that as well. We don't bow down to any overlords and praise them for charging us $60 a year to play online because we don't like greedy business practices, and we as fanboys of the PC have made up our minds to debunk and to refute all of these greedy business practices like DLC pre-ordering and paying for online multiplayer subscriptions. I guess we as rational human beings who can make up our own mind about what to like and what to dislike about a platform without having to be led by a corporate slave master, well, I guess we are, that would make us fanboys, I suppose. With that said, I also want you to notice the fact that you are a Sony pony on the internet praising exclusives, shaming the people who ask for exclusives. You're the kind of people that say you're begging for exclusives, you're port begging. And you're probably the type of person to spread misinformation like, oh, the PC ports are terrible, or I don't like keyboard and mouse because there's just too many buttons. So you are the kind of people that deserve a ton of criticism. You are the kind of people that we go after because you are the kind of people that just lie about the PC for no reason. You don't acknowledge any superiority of the PC. You don't acknowledge any of the facts that we say. You just say, nuh-uh, whenever we provide any proof for anything. And then you say, nuh-uh, and then you're like, no proof for any of the claims you make. So, I guess we are fanboys. I must concede that point. You found us out.
That's it. No labels you throw around, no titles you try to create for yourselves or excuse yourself from being called this name or that name is going to change anything.
And obviously you admit to being a Sony pony then, right? After everything you've said here?
You exhibit console fanboy behavior day in and day out, and you don't want to be called a fanboy and you don't want to be lumped in with console fanboys. Well, too bad, because you exhibit console fanboy behavior on a daily basis. If it walks like a duck, and it talks like a duck, and it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. And I'm sorry, PC fanboys.
If it looks like a criminal, and it walks like a criminal, and it talks like a criminal, then it must be a criminal. See, this looks, talks, walks logic can go for anything else. Oh, and up to this point you've never admitted whether or not you are a Sony pony. But as the logic goes, if it looks like a Sony pony, if it talks like a Sony pony, if it spreads misinformation like a Sony pony, and if it doesn't support its claims with evidence like a Sony pony, well, then I guess it must be a Sony pony then.
You're just a fanboy, and newsflash, fanboys in the gaming community get made fun of, and they get clowned on.
Hopefully that includes you, because if not, then you're a fucking hypocrite.
It's been this way for years.
So has bullying. Oh shit, that went dark.
And no matter how many times you try to delude yourself into thinking you're in some master race or in some elitist race, it doesn't excuse you from anything. People are going to continue to clown on you.
And we have no power to stop them. Gotcha. We deserve criticism as much as the next guy.
And call you a fanboy because that's exactly what you are. You're not special. You don't deserve special treatment because you built a PC. You're not a special snowflake.
Well, thank you. At least we're not special snowflakes.
No one cares. No one is going to excuse you from calling you a fanboy as long as you're here defending your piece of plastic from other console fanboys. As long as you do that, all you are and all you will ever be is a fanboy.
Well, the video ends there. I just wanted to do a quick video, and let's do my conclusion rant here. Alright, when you call someone out as being a fanboy, that's fine. But at least we're fanboys that back up what we say with evidence, and we come up with our own claims. We're not led on by some slave master at a corporation. You understand that, right? We are different. We are nothing alike. While we might be fanboys, and I don't want to consider myself a fanboy, but while we might be considered fanboys, at least we're the best kind of fanboys. We're the fanboys that support our claims. We're the fanboys that don't lie. We're the fanboys that play on the best platform. And, if you want me to, I can objectively support that claim. But hey, at least we're not the fanboys that pay $60 a year for online and like to keep games away from other gamers. Just bear that in mind the next time you call someone else a fanboy. Now, this video may seem like an assault on this person, and, well, I get that. I get what you're coming from. But this video was mainly to serve a purpose. Talk shit, get hit. And with that, I'm going to end the video. See you guys in the next one.